Hey everybody, hope y'all are having a great day. Today we're going to be reviewing the Leatherman S2 Juice. This little multi-tool is something I carry with me every day. As you can see, it has a ton of wear on it. I mean, just tons of wear. I probably carried this almost every day for 8 or 10 years. I've had this thing forever. It's a great little multi-tool for EDC. It's very small and lightweight and compact, and it has a lot of tools in it that you will actually use every day. If y'all are familiar with the Leatherman Wave, I have one of those right here. I'll show you just how much smaller it is than the Wave. I'll actually open the Wave up, show you the difference here also. There is quite a bit of difference in these two multi-tools, which is why I carry this every day. Do I like this one better than I do the Wave? Probably not. The Wave is probably more capable of more stuff because it has more tools, it's larger, you can get more stuff done. But for everyday EDC stuff, this little pocket Leatherman is perfect, the S2 Juice. Now, they make different ones of these. I think you can get them with like a corkscrew and a couple of other little features. But for the most part, a lot of the tools are the same on these. I just chose this one because this had the tools I liked on it. So let's get into the review and I'll actually show you some of this stuff. So first of all, on the outside, you have a little knife blade. Now mine is very dull. I've used this a lot and I just ain't sharpened it back, but it is extremely dull, and I'm pretty ashamed to even show you this as dull as it is. But it does have a little knife blade on the outside of it. It's pretty dirty inside it. Maybe I should have cleaned it. It does have a little can opener. Now, I don't use these can openers. As long as I have access to a regular can opener, I'm going to use that. I'm not going to use one of these. There's just a lot of work goes into opening a can with one of these, so I guess I'm lazy enough that if I can just get a regular can opener, I'm gonna do that. I can use one of these if it comes down to it and I don't have anything else. I can use this, but it's not my preferred method of opening cans. On the other side, it does have scissors. I love these scissors. Every multi-tool company should put spring-loaded scissors in. Don't put scissors that I have to reach down or open back up. They should all be spring-loaded. So if anybody's watching this that makes multi-tools, never make a pair of scissors that are not spring-loaded. People don't like that. These are fairly sharp. I've used them a lot. I've got some 550 cord here. We'll just see if it'll cut through it. And yeah, it cut right through it. It took me a couple of times to cut through it because I've used these a lot. And I could probably sharpen them a little bit. And there's a little burr right here on the end. I don't know what I've cut with it to cause that burr, but still it cut through it. And you know, just for everyday tasks, these things are pretty good. You do have to open the can opener to put the scissors back in, and then the can opener closes back down on top of the scissors. If you open it up, you have a small pair of needle nose pliers. These aren't the largest needle nose pliers in the world, but in my experience, for most of the stuff you're going to do just generally around the house or just run into day to day, these are more than adequate to use in those projects. I've used this for some pretty big stuff. I have bent these a little bit and I bent them back, and you can see that I did bend them back pretty straight. But there is a few nicks in them and stuff like that. Now they do have some wire cutters. I've actually don't think I've ever used these wire cutters, so we're going to test these out. I don't even know what this is. I found it in the house, so if it has something to do with something that my wife has, I'm sorry that I'm fixing to cut whatever this is. So don't tell her. Yeah, cut right through it, no big deal. So if this was important, it isn't anymore. But so inside here, you don't tell her. You have a Phillips head screwdriver. That was actually brand new. I swear I don't know what it was. You have a Phillips head screwdriver. So, if you're out in the field and you have a holster and, the retention comes loose on it, you can actually take this and tighten or loosen the retention on your holster or anything that has a Phillips head on it for that matter. And this is a pretty nice Phillips head screwdriver. I really like this. It's not like some of the flat ones they have. I'm not saying the flat ones are bad, but this is actually a true Phillips head. I do like this one better than I do some of the flat ones. It does not lock though. None of the tools on this little multi-tool locks. I'd like to go ahead and say that right now. I do like the locking feature on some of the other multi-tools I'll show in other videos, but for EDC, this is a good multi-tool, and I do like this Phillips head better than I do some of the other ones. On this side, you have like a medium flathead screwdriver, and then you have a very small flathead screwdriver, and then you have a large flathead screwdriver, which does have some burrs in it. Hope that wind's not cutting in too bad. I am outside, it's a nice day, so if the wind's cutting in too bad, I'm sorry. But I have got some burrs on this where I've used this as a scraper. I use this a lot. Anytime I change the air filter on my heat pump inside, I always use this. It just seems like it's handy at the time, and I always use this. I do use this flathead a lot. I do like this multi-tool, like I said. There's not much more you can say about it. I showed you some uses for it and stuff like that. This has stood up to the test of the time. I do think the new ones are a little different. I don't think they've got the same scales on them. I looked them up the other day and they looked a little bit different, but they essentially had the same tools. So it's the same multi-tool. They've just changed the aesthetics of the outside a little bit. I will show you this. This right here does not sit flush. I don't know what they did that for. I'm thinking maybe so when I get a hold of it and open it, you can get a hold of it a little better. There's a little, it doesn't stick up high, but it sticks up just a little bit, and it seems like you can get a hold of it better and open it like that. I don't know if that's what they intended or if just this side had to be a little thicker because they had 3 screwdrivers, but I'm gonna say it was so I could open it better, and it makes me feel better about it. If y'all like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time.